Welcome back to the channel today, guys. We have a very interesting video. We're going to compare the 9-year-old Lumix G85 to the almost brand new Lumix G9 Mark II, which is actually doing the video. So let's get started. So this is actually the second time I've owned the Lumix G85. A lot of switching and learning cameras when I was getting started in Lumix. And when the Lumix G9 Mark II came out, I saw the specs. I'm like, oh yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Video is lightweight. It does video every way you can think of. But I always like to have a backup. So I thought, let's go back to the Lumix G85. So I got to comparing, because I got to thinking, the Lumix G85, this little camera right here, was made in 2016. So it's 9 years old. It's 16 megapixels. On paper, it shouldn't really compare to my Lumix G9 Mark II, which came out in 2023 and has 25 megapixels. But I thought we would go compare it anyway. Now, this is not the most highest scientific test you'll ever see. We did some shots outside. Kyla was with us. So we went and did some pictures of her, and then we went and did some pictures of like some colors on bushes and trees and stuff to see how the color would show up. So let's get started into the pictures. I didn't video the sessions. I just took the pictures and I thought we'd go over them on the computer. So let's get started and take a look at them and see how they look. And that first picture you see, that is Kyla with the Lumix G85 with the little camera. I think it looks really good. It's got really nice smooth skin tones. It looks good. It's a pleasing picture. It looks really good to me. And then we've got the Lumix G9 Mark II shot beside it, and it also looks pretty good. There's a slight color tinge difference, not terribly noticeable, but a little bit. They both did a fine job. The next picture is, again, the Lumix G85, and it just has such a smooth look to it. I really like that look that the Lumix G85 has. Here's one that's a little closer up with the Lumix G85. I think it did just an excellent job on the close-up. I mean, just had you known this was a 9, could you have looked at this picture and said, yep, that's a 9-year-old camera, micro 4/3. It's only 16 megapixels that did that. I don't think you could, because I have to admit, I was surprised by what this G85 showed me. Our next picture is basically the same shot with the Lumix G9 Mark II. It also looks very good. The next picture is back to the Lumix G85 again. It looks really, really good. Now, the one difference in this camera is the Lumix G85 has the older contrast detection, and my Lumix G9 Mark II has the phase detect autofocus in it, which makes it a much better autofocus camera than the Lumix G85. But sometimes if you're behind the camera and you're controlling that, it's not as bad. Like right now, I'm sitting in front of the camera. The Lumix G9 should nail me most of all the time. The G85 probably would not stay on me that much. You'd probably see a lot of pulsing. But anyway, let's keep going with the pictures. This is her full length up against the gas pump. This is an old gas station that was restored. It's not in actual use, but we thought it was cool for pictures. G9 Mark II looks really good. And then the next picture, that is the G85, even though I didn't mark it on the top. It looks very, very similar to the G9 Mark II. Of course, they're small and they're on the computer. And our next picture is the G85 again. It just has such a smooth look on that G85. And then we'll come over to the G9 Mark II and a little closer. It looks very good too. Kyla does an excellent job with her pictures. And there is the Lumix G85 again. Again, a nice smooth picture from the G85. So I think all of Kyla's pictures looked really good, no matter which camera we were on. Of course, it's hard to take a bad picture of her, but you know, shooting with a 9-year-old camera versus an almost new camera, again, we're looking at small images. So let's continue on. Now we're going to get into our colors. Now, these pictures will not all be exact. I was by myself, so I would walk into a circle. I found this circle of flowers and trees that I liked, and so I went to each one. And it's going here, 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 and here. And so somebody had to reach and pull down a limb. So you won't see the exact same shot, but it'll be very, very close. So this is the Lumix G9 Mark II. I believe that's a red Japanese maple. And here is this basically the same shot with the Lumix G85. Its color is almost identical. I think they both did an excellent job. This is red and pink and green, I guess it should be. That's the G85. Looks great. And these all the pictures except for Kyla are straight out of the camera. Nothing done to them, just straight JPEGs. So the G85 here, and then we go to the G9 Mark II. Looks fantastic. Then we will jump over to a pink bush. I have no idea what kind of bush that is, or it's the flower or whatever. I'm not up on that kind of stuff. You have to forgive me. That is the G85. It looks good. Nice, smooth colors again. It's just nothing drastic. And again, same with the G9 Mark II. Looks really good. Then we'll get into some green here. This is the G9 Mark II on a bush. It looks pretty green to me. And then the G85. Still, we got the same nice rendition colored. And this is a picture I took of Kyla, and I cannot remember 200%. Maybe I zoomed in somewhere in there to bring that in just to the face. The G85 is on the right. The G9 Mark II is on the left. And I think they both look spectacular. Now, obviously, you can see her head's a little bigger in the G9 Mark II, so that would make a slight difference, you know, pixel-wise. But I think they both overall did a good job. Now, that'll be it for the pictures right now. Let's talk about this for a second. I think what I'm going to do to really tell the difference, because 25 megapixels and 16 megapixels, you guys know I'm not a giant megapixel guy, but this is 9 years also older. I think I'm going to blow up some of these. I'm going to crop them in, and I'm going to blow them up big in print and see if we can start telling a difference, because we should tell a difference in a 9-year-old camera with 16 megapixels and an almost new camera with 25. So we will see that in a few weeks when I send those out and get those blown up, and then I can put them under the loop, and we will see what we're getting then when we blow them up. So anyway, I was impressed, guys. I got this Lumix G85 as a deal the other day. I got it refurbished, not a scratch on it. I think it was brand new, so I got the box and everything, if you guys saw the box opening. But I'm really impressed with the G85 on how it did today. I think it just did a fantastic job. I still love my G9 Mark II, though. I don't regret having my G9 Mark II. It is just amazing on video. The focus is amazing. It's a great little camera. They're both great little cameras. There's just a big difference in price. This one you can find for $300 to $400. The G9 Mark II you can find anywhere from probably $1,300 to $1,700. I think brand new it listed for $19. I'm not sure what it's listed at now, but anyway, that is it for today's video, guys. Leave me your comments below. If you shoot with the G85 or the G9 Mark II, let me know and ask me any questions that you have. We'll help you out. Give us a big thumbs up for helping you out, and hit that subscribe button, and you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you.